Welcome back. It is that time of year, at a time when it's all about thrills and chills. In this week's movie trip presented by Muska Lighting, we are taking a look at two new psychological thrillers out on Apple TV+.
Movie critic McGuire Grimes got to chat with the director and one of the members of the cast of Disclaimer.
Ladies and gentlemen, an inspiration to us all, Catherine Ravenscroft.
Alfonso, it is an absolute honor getting to talk to you today. You are one of my favorite filmmakers, so this is such a treat. And Disclaimer is such a holdover me. I am loving it, so thank you.
Thank you so much. Do you change the videos behind you according to the director?
Yes.
No,
yeah,
tell me no. Tell me that that's always the background.
This. I always have an Alfonso Cuarón shrine up for anyone to come in here.
You keep everyone in the dark to maintain a balance.
You get to work with these greats, with Kevin Kline and Kate Blanchett and Leslie Manville. How do they make you a better director?
Is if you are in an orchestra and you're conducting, and suddenly you have these amazing virtuosos coming to play with you, you have to up your game. You know, you have to up your game, otherwise things are not going to work out. So that is the amazing thing of working with these actors.
They say that destiny knocks at the door. That is not true. Destiny doesn't knock on any door. It crashes in without permission.
Does the comedian in you have to kind of fight that inner tendency to not go there, and do you use those instincts?
Yeah, I mean, certainly the first couple of weeks I was trying to be funny on set.
Right.
It's a really serious role. There's not one laugh in it. If anyone who's seen any of my other stuff, you will be disappointed if you're expecting to even giggle.
You don't deserve us. The world needs to know the truth.
Paul, those two actors, like, I can't imagine those two actors ever in anything together, but
Right.
it works.
This is one of my favorite TV series on Apple TV Plus of all time. So the premise of the show, it's 7 episodes. Kate Blanchett plays this very prestigious documentarian who's used to exposing other people's secrets and what happens. One day she gets this book in the mail called The Perfect Stranger, and as she's reading it, she's realizing it's about her and an affair she had 20 years prior that she thought was literally dead and buried because the guy is dead. And now all of a sudden someone knows about it, and now it's only a matter of time before her colleagues know about it, her husband now, her son knows about it. And then Kevin Kline plays the dad of the guy that was killed 20 years prior.
Oh my gosh, okay,
That's the beginning of this. 4.5 out of 5.
Oh my gosh.
It's just grabs a hold of
And
you
I
and you
have
cannot
Apple
stop
TV.
watching.
You gotta binge
watch it. You will not see the ending coming.
Okay, ooh, I
It's
love
so
that.
good.
Okay, now we move to another psychological thriller called Before. Now, you chatted with Rosie Perez and its young star. Let's take a look at that.
Why are you here, Eli?
I've been accused of not being myself.
You've had a successful career helping troubled kids.
It's okay.
Can you identify the moment that changed?
Yeah, of course. It's the day my wife died.
I read that you were very protective over the role of Denise being a foster mom to Noah, and it really hit close to home. Do you mind sharing why that is?
I was a ward of the state in New York, and meaning that I was in the child welfare system. There was terrible people in my childhood, but there was also wonderful people in my childhood that really did not pity me and saw me as a person and just wanted to love me and offer stability. And I wanted to pay homage to those people in this role.
That's me. That's you. We're looking for our friend.
Jacoby, describe Billy Crystal as a scene partner and collaborator. What do you take away from working with a legend like that, and with Rosie, of course?
I don't know. Don't really want to work with Billy again. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Of course I do. Of course. He's such a lovely guy.
What have you done?
I feel like Billy Crystal is a little bit of a surprise there.
It is. We've never seen him in this type of like horror psychological thriller. He plays a child psychologist who is grieving the death of his wife via suicide. And all of a sudden his new patient, this young boy, seems to know about that marriage and their relationship and things that only Billy Crystal's character would know. And what are these drawings that he's doing and this hauntedness that he's feeling because of this young boy?
Okay, ticket stubs on this.
2.5 out of 5. I don't think it
Okay.
works. It's 10 episodes, 10 half-hour episodes, and I feel like maybe if it was, you know,
Shorter?
5 longer episodes, it would work better. Or if it didn't force the horror, if it didn't force the thrills, and let the story do it, it would work better.
Okay, Paul, as always, you got good stuff. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks to Paul. For interviews and reviews of the movies and streaming services, just visit Paul's website, paulstriptothemovies.com.
And a big thanks to Muska Lighting for sponsoring Twin Cities Live's movie trip. You can light up your outdoor space for cozy vibes this fall with 10% off exterior lighting through October at Muska Lighting locations in Roseville and Eden Prairie. We're right back right after this.
Thanks to Muska Lighting for sponsoring TCL's movie trip. Our mudroom fixture from Muska Lighting is a total showstopper. We get compliments from everyone who walks through the door. Talk to the experts at Muska Lighting in Roseville and Eden Prairie for help finding the perfect light for you.